Okay, so I already see some of the responses, and some of y'all already are like, "Girl, stability is stability getting the getting the sexually transmitted disease and whatnot." Look, this made me think of something else, and I just want to drop this topic on you guys. For all of my young viewers out there, this is real talk. So I find it interesting that when we talk about uh, infidelity in marriage, in relationships, people who are unfaithful, and the risk that you run of contracting a disease, possibly incurable, and things like that. That also makes me think about this. I understand that the union of marriage is a sacred one. People make a vow in front of God, their family, their friends, that till death do us part, and that you are committed to this person, richer for poor, sickness and health. You guys know the deal, especially you married people out there. I'm not married yet. And I find it interesting because while we will say you run the risk of catching an STD and whatnot, that's not stability. Why does it seem that married women or women in relationships that they believe are monogamous feel that they don't need to protect themselves? That's the question I would have. I think that so often we put our trust in others, husband, family, very close friends, and we forget that these people who are close to us are still human beings. They still have their own free will to do what they want, and sometimes that takes precedence over your poor little feelings, your heart, and your body. So, who is responsible for what? Is your husband, is your friends, is your partner solely responsible for your health, or is that your responsibility? It's not the responsibility of your partner to make sure that they don't give you a disease. That's your responsibility. So let's not forget, ladies, that it's too many married women who end up with HIV because their husbands have been unfaithful, because their husbands decide that they want to live a double life and, partake in homosexual sex. So don't come on now, ladies. To me, old school is old school, but the day and age that we live in, you still need to protect yourself. I'm sorry, married folks out there who feel like as soon as I get married, rubbers is gone to hand. I don't. What is that? What is a condom? I'm married. I don't need to use that. Well, you're fooling yourself if you think you don't. That's all I have to say about that, because that's real talk. Um, I also think if you're saying I don't think that that's necessary, and in a perfect world it shouldn't have to be. If you have not been tested with your partner together to know your status, you're fooling yourself. Ladies, how and when was the last time that you and your husband got tested? I just would like y'all to answer that quietly in your head. I need for you to turn over to your left and look at your husband and be like, yeah, Also, matter of fact, I want you guys tonight to go ahead and, if it has been a while, to say, I want to get us tested. I think we should both get tested and see what your mate says. If there's any kind of resistance, hello. That's all I want to say. That is it. I'm done. I'm going to attach this as a video response to my other video, just to have this as a little attachment, so to speak, just for us to think about that as well. Because I think that we have to, put ourselves first. We have to protect our bodies, our health, because we can't expect others to do that. I don't care. There's not that much love in the world where we should rely on another human being to put us before themselves. It's a selfish world that we live in. I'm sorry. Unless your husband is Jesus Christ himself, don't trust it. Done. For real, for real.